Hey, sim racing fans and Gran Turismo enthusiasts. Today I am going to be talking to you about Gran Turismo 7 and of course the track feel and the audio tones that are coming from the game. Now of course, Gran Turismo 7 is coming out very soon. They have not set a date just as of yet, but there is a lot of things that they've kind of secretly told us so far. So, of course, what they're going to be doing with this game is what they say right on their website. So let's get down to what they say on their website. Whether you're a competitive racer, collector, fine-tuning builder, livery designer, photographer, or arcade fan, ignite your personal passion for cars with features inspired by the past, present, and future of Gran Turismo. From classic vehicles and tracks to the reintroduction of the legendary GT simulation mode. Enjoy the best features from the past installments of the series, and if you love to race, practice and compete in the FIA championships and sport mode. But Gran Turismo 7 is also about more than racing. Refine and create in the evolved tuning and customization mode, or improve your skills and racing strategies through driving school. So what does this mean? Let's break this down really quickly. So at the beginning it says fine-tuning builder. Well, let's just break that down as well. That's a major part. So of course, we have already seen that they're going to be able to upgrade the exhaust. They're going to be able to upgrade the air intakes, the engines, the turbos, the wheels, everything. Just like way back in the day before Gran Turismo Sport. Now, what does this mean? Well, there's a big portion at the bottom of PlayStation 5 features for Gran Turismo. And it says Tempest 3D audio tech on compatible headphones. So I'm going to assume that that also means speakers as well. Sense the position of other cars and drivers around you through sound. Hear clear 3D audio positioning and spatial expression of depth and height in the game, in your races. What's that mean? Well, let's just basically look at that and say, okay, so we're going to be able to hear the cars coming up from behind us. That's going to be very major, but what happens if it's a Tesla coming up behind us? We're not going to be able to hear it. You might be able to hear a slight buzz, but that's about it. So that is huge. So putting together the improved audio experience with being able to fine-tune the cars, that means, especially in the past, like Gran Turismo Sport is a lot better than past versions of Gran Turismo, where you can actually hear the difference in the cars, the pops and the sounds. Now, there's always room for improvement. I was never really all that hugely impressed with Gran Turismo Sport when it comes to the audio, but it does sound better than the past, so I'm gonna let it fly. I still think from the replays or the videos that I've seen online with Forza that the sound actually sounds a bit better with Forza, and the fact that you can actually upgrade the exhaust in Forza and get a different sound coming out of it. Now, if that's the case, would they want to improve the audio and they want to allow car customization? That means to me that there's going to be possibilities in better sound. Now, in my opinion, they could be missing out on a huge payday. And what I mean by this is, I've got a Mustang in real life. The stock Mustang sounds okay. Of course, different parts of the world may have a different exhaust because different regulations, but the stock sounds okay. I have a Borla exhaust on my car, on my Mustang GT, and it sounds way different than this stock exhaust. Well, this could be a huge payday for Gran Turismo or Polyphonic Digital. Because what they could be doing is saying, well, let's get a car with your exhaust on it, and then we'll get that sound clip, and then we'll put it in the game. And then from there, in the game, they could say, Borla exhaust. Now, Borla could be paying Gran Turismo or Polyphony Digital for the licensing of their name with their sound on their car in the game. Or at least with, let's say, a Mustang in the game. Now, what could this do for Gran Turismo and Polyphony Digital? It could get them money. They're a business. They want to make as much money as possible. But what does this also mean? Well, this also means that Borla's getting advertising for their own exhaust because you may own a Mustang or whatever in real life. Because let's face it, I am a Mustang owner and a Mustang lover, and I always try to get the Mustang in every single game that I play. So of course, if I say or see, hey, there's a Borla exhaust, let's see what that sounds like. To me, that's huge. That would be huge. And I think that's what they could be doing. It's not for sure, of course, but that's something that they could be doing. When it comes to the track feel, we also feel or see on their website that they are having the haptic feedback for what's on the road when it comes to bumps and different, maybe the gravel, maybe beads of rubber when somebody's going around the corner, or maybe when they go off the track and bring dirt back onto the track. You're going to be able to feel that through the haptic feedback. Now that's going to be going through the controller, but if you've got a steering wheel, if you've got a force feedback steering wheel, you could feel some of that. But if you've got a wheel that has that 3D feel technology type thing, like the Logitech G923, of course they have a different name for it, but those steering wheels could also give you a different feel for different areas of the track, and that would be huge as well. I'm very excited for Gran Turismo 7. I hope that you are as well. If you are, hit that like button and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you are most excited about in Gran Turismo 7. And I'll see you guys again next time.